Well, some confusion surrounding the ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas. Israeli officials saying Hamas has reneged on part of its agreement, but Hamas saying it remains committed to the deal.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's cabinet was supposed to meet today to help finalize that deal, but that hasn't happened yet. The hope is that the deal will put an end to the fighting between Israel and Hamas, which began 15 months ago when Hamas attacked Israel, killing 1,200 Israelis and taking nearly 200 hostages, according to Israeli officials. 46,788 people have been killed in Gaza, according to the Gaza Ministry of Health. ABC's Reena Roy is following all of the developments.
A woman playing piano in Hostages Square in Tel Aviv. Displaced Palestinians huddling in a tent, staying warm by a fire. But in both cases, optimism that a ceasefire will actually begin on Sunday, despite the two sides going back and forth less than 24 hours after a ceasefire deal was announced. Israel saying Hamas reneges on parts of the agreement reached with the mediators and Israel in an effort to extort last-minute concessions. Israeli Prime Minister Netanyahu's cabinet was expected to meet today to finalize the deal. Now it's unclear when that will be happening. Hamas, though, saying the organization is committed to the ceasefire agreement announced by the mediators.
We're confident that we're going to be able to start implementing it on Sunday. We're working with the Israelis on that very, very hard right now, but we're confident that we're going to get there.
Phase 1 supposed to kick in on Sunday, a 42-day ceasefire and the release of 33 hostages, starting with women, children, and the elderly. It's expected to include 2 of the 7 Americans captured and believed to still be alive. But for some families, the deal didn't come soon enough.
It is tragically, horribly too late for our only son, Hirsch. But we have become like family for so many of the 98 remaining hostages. We are so hopeful and optimistic. We need to remember this has to be rolled out until the very end, and each and every person comes home.
In exchange for the hostages, hundreds of Palestinian prisoners will also be freed. Israeli forces will pull back, and more desperately needed aid will flow into Gaza. For now, though, Israel has not stopped its barrage on Gaza. Nearly 75 people killed in the last 24 hours alone.
Negotiations for the rest of the deal will also begin during Phase 1, which, if successful, could mean the end of this long and devastating war that began more than 15 months ago. Reena Roy, ABC News, New York.